In the previous lecture, we saw how to create a database and a table, and we also saw how to insert records using MySQL Workbench. Now in this one, we'll be taking a look at how to retrieve data from tables. Now one of the easier way is when you are making use of MySQL Workbench, you can just click on any of the table, right click and say select rows. Now when it comes to just using MySQL Workbench, this is how you do it. But there are times when you will be really requiring a SQL statement to get the data out from the table. In order to do that, you'll have to make use of select statement. Now in SQL, a select query is used to read data from a table or group of tables. We can also select specific column names from a table or all the column names. As you can see in this example, it says select, then a star symbol which represents all, that is select all columns from this table. And there are times when you will have to apply certain conditions based on which you want to see the results from the table. For instance, over here, if I have to say that show me all the courses whose cost is 50. So here what I'll be doing is I'll be making use of where clause. For instance, I'll write select and then I'll say all from, and then the table name, here it's courses, and then I'll say where cost is equal to 50. Let's give it a try and click on this execute icon, and here you can see it has now returned 2 records because that's what the cost says about it, 50. So as you have seen, the where clause filters for specific data and returns only those rows where the filter matches. In the where clause, we can make use of operators like equal to, as you can see in this example, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, and not equal to. Not equal to has unique syntax, so you can use this, or you can also go with this. Then there are times when you just want to get records where you see a value starting from something or ending from something or containing something. For example, if I have to find out all the courses where the publisher might start with or contains skill, so what I'll do is I'll make use of like clause. So I'll write select all from courses, and then the column where I need to do that, search or filter publisher, where publisher, and then I'll say like. And here if you want to say ending with something like skill, then you will use this way. If you want to say starting with something, then you'll omit this and you will write this. And if you want contains, then you'll include at both the ends. And now let's go ahead and try running this one. And now you can see, because all publishers were same and they contained skill, all records from the table are appearing now. So that's another way of filtering records from table using the where clause. Next comes the order by clause. So here if you want to arrange the appearance of records based on certain columns, for instance cost, so if you want to see those which are lower in price first, so you can say order by cost, and default sorting order will be ascending. So here it will show lowest to highest, 45, 50, 50, 70. And if you want to see the highest first, so you'll write descending and then search it, and there you go. The highest one will come on top and the lowest one will be at the bottom. So with order by, you also specify this attribute ascending or descending. Other cool feature about the select statement is that you can even further limit the total number of records. For instance, over here I can see that it is fetching 4 records, but I just want to get only 2 records from this result set. So what I'll do, I'll make use of the limit keyword. So here if I go ahead and write limit 0,2, and let's try run this now. So you can see first 2 records are coming up. 0 is the index position from where it will start, and then 2 is the total number of records that will be shown over here. So if I go and change the index position to 1 and then run this one, you'll see the ID column will have a different value. There you go. Now the ID says 2 and the next record is 3. So that is what you have to take care of when you are working with limit. So this is the index position, and from that index position how many records you want to see, or the total number of records you want to see, including this one, index position. Okay, so that was limit in the select statement.